So the Titan product, the fiberglass shell, is imported. So they arrive here to our factory in Burpengary. From there, the assembly starts going up on the hoist. So we've got our suspension, our water tanks, all of our plumbing, all of the underbody armour protection is installed local here in-house. From that stage, van then goes onto the production line. So you'll notice from the outside hoists, we then bring the van inside where they become watertight. So all your external windows and fittings that you would have seen, your awnings are Aussie Traveller, your windows are Aussie Traveller, so is your main security door. We're using all of the latest Aussie Traveller gear. We generally find the Aussie Traveller and the local parts, they are a lot more robust. All of the hardware, the fittings, as well as the after sales with all these sort of Aussie companies like that do really help us out a lot. The standard fit and finish on the vans is complete at that stage, so they then become watertight. From there, the battery side of things. Depending on what our customers' requirements are, if they're happy with the standard system, the 2 AGMs and the 2 panels, it's a good week trip, get out and about. It's going to do everything that a lot of people are going to need. If you're wanting to extend your travels, we do have the options with the battery management system through Victron. So touching on our local suppliers and sort of the help that we're getting from some of the local guys as well, we've worked really closely with Springer Solar. They're just down the road at Launton. Adam and the team down there have been really great. We've tried to simplify the process of building and purchasing an off-grid caravan. There's a lot of information out there and a lot of forums, a lot of magazines, a lot of videos, and it can be a bit of a minefield when people are going through that process to work out what they need and what's going to be important to them with the trips that they're going to be doing. So structuring our packages as a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 has really streamlined that process and gives buyers a lot more confidence in what they are purchasing and what to expect from that. Having the ability to show someone how a van is going together, especially in Queensland, is quite rare. We do import the fiberglass shells. The quality of the QC process is very scrutinised of how that process actually works. Arriving to here at that stage allows us to have a complete control of the fit out, of the finer finish, of the appliances, and it allows us as the manufacturer here putting them together in Brisbane to dictate what features and what brands that we want to work with. Being able to show a customer through the factory, they can touch it, they can feel it. When the vans are up on the hoists, it's an angle that most people will never get to see. It's being able to walk underneath your van and have a look at the water fittings and see how they all go together. Queensland manufacturers are some of the highest quality that you're going to find across Australia. There's some really big name brands that are built in Queensland, and you'll notice that they are very Queensland specific. They're off-grid, out back, people want to go on the beach, they want to go to the bush, and they want something that's a complete turnkey product. We have tried to streamline that process with all our local brand partners and put that together as well too. We aren't a big mass-produced business. We're only producing about 300 to 400 vans a year, and at that level, we're able to guarantee the quality of what's coming out of the factory, as well as the after-sales service as well too. So the vans, when they're produced, the QC process, the after-sales process, we're able to walk the buyers from step 1 all the way to delivery, which is pretty rare these days. The best thing about having the factory up here is employing local staff. We're not only using local suppliers, but we are employing locals from the area. So we have got ranging from cabinet makers to electricians, plumbers. We've got local engineer firms that do assist us with all of our accreditations. 240 gas. We're really doing everything in-house to be able to ensure that everything is done, not only just to meet the new legislation guidelines, but so we have control and we know what parts and bits and pieces are going into the van. Again, touching on the after sales, we warehouse all of the parts that go into our vans. So not only are you purchasing them through us here in Brisbane, we distribute all the way across Australia. We've got a service network that is all across Australia and even in New Zealand where we're exporting as well too. So if parts are required down the track for a van, you can contact us directly. or you can go through our service network so you're able to access parts and serviceability of your van Australia-wide.